class, but of the intellectual elite of this country. He began the pursuits of Western education at the Kazaure Native Authority Primary School, Ronin, which he attended from 1962 to 1968 under the care of his uncle, H.R.H. Adamu Galadiman Kazaure, the district head of Ronin, who became the earth Emir of Kazaure. Early in life at the primary school, his leadership traits began to emerge when in 1968 he was appointed the school's head boy. He passed out of primary school with the best common entrance examination results of his time. In January 1969, he was admitted to Rumfa College, Kano, and was unsuccessfully passed out in June 1973 with the West African School certificates. While at college, His Royal Highness demonstrated sufficient leadership attributes to warrant his appointment as a class monitor from Form 1 through Form 3 before he voluntarily relinquished the post in Form 4. In 1973, he became the senior prefect of Rumfa College. He was an active member of the college cadets unit, where he received basic military training that further helped in honing his leadership skills. Throughout college days, he had an enviable record of discipline, as he never had cause to be punished. After passing out of college and while awaiting examination results, he worked bravely as a clerical officer at the Nigeria Arab Bank Limited, Kano branch, from where he proceeded to King's College, Lagos, for the higher school certificate studies. In January 1974, however, he was admitted into the School of Basic Studies, Ahmadu Bello University, Zaria, which he successfully completed in June 1975, and in October the same year, gained admission into the Institute of Administration, Zaria, to study law. He obtained a degree of Bachelor of Law, LLB Honors, with second-class lower division in June 1978. Thus, our Emir and Chancellor is an established and classic scholar in the best traditions of our country. He surely will inject these quiet, essential qualities into his leadership of Akwa-Ibom State University. He is a round peg in a round hole. Alhaji Najib Hussaini Adamu started his working career as a legal officer with the Kano State government in the Ministry of Justice in July 1978. And in October of the same year, he proceeded to the Nigerian Law School, Lagos, for professional legal training. He again passed out successfully and was enrolled in the Supreme Court of Nigeria as a barrister, solicitor, and called to bar on the 17th of July, 1979. He did his National Youth Service in the 1979-80 service year. He became a State Council in 1979, and until March 1981, served in various departments of the Ministry of Justice, such as public prosecution, civil litigation, and legal drafting. He also served as parliamentary counsel and established the legal departments of the Kano State House of Assembly with the advent of the Second Republic in 1979. From April to July 1981, His Highness worked with the Kano State Transport Corporation as secretary and legal advisor, responsible for legal and secretarial services as well as corporate administration. He established the in-house legal services department of the corporation. In August 1981, he was appointed Assistant Secretary, legal advisor of the then Kano Cooperative Bank Limited, now merged with others as Unity Bank. He was with the bank for 8 years, working in various strategic capacities in legal, corporate, and human resources, and rose to become the secretary and legal advisor as general manager in 1987 to 89. He had very challenging but rewarding experiences in the bank, which further prepared him for various challenges of life. In 1989 to 90, he had a stint in private legal practice as a partner in the firm of Ibrahim M. Boyle and Company Legal Practitioners. In May 1990, he was invited by the promoters of Century Merchant Bank Limited to serve as company secretary to the chief legal officer, where he worked for 4 years in Lagos. At Century Bank, he was responsible at various times for legal secretarial matters and management services comprising general administration, human resources, development, data management, and area office coordination. On the succession of his late father to the throne of Kazaure as the 9th Emir, and in recognition of H.R.H's worthy services and personal attributes, he was conferred the traditional title of Damboran Kazaure in July 1994. He voluntarily resigned from the bank in August 1994 to be nearer home to assist his late father, who had become the Emir in early 1994. But as it turned out, he was inadvertently learning the rope. He became a legal consultant to partner in Kano with the firm of Adamu Ahmed, Ibrahim and Company Legal Practitioners. Being brought home in the tradition of service, however, His Royal Highness answered the call of duty in 1996 to serve as the Deputy Director, Legal Services of the Petroleum Special Trust Fund, PTF. He acquitted himself so competently and creditably in the discharge of his onerous responsibilities to earn the acclaim of his subordinates, peers, and bosses. Consequently, with the Petroleum Technology Development Fund, PTDF, being the successor of PTF, the Chancellor will open wide the doors of this major university funding agency to Akwa-Ibom State University. In the area of community services, His Royal Highness H.R.H. Adamu served as a member of the Governing Council of Kano State Institute of Higher Education in 1984 to 86. Kano State Football Association, still the same year, 1984 to 86. Management Board of Kano Capital School, 1984 to 91. Board of Directors, Jigawa State Investments and Properties Company Limited, 1995 to 99. Abuja National Mosque Management Board, 2001 to 2003. Presidential Committee on the Harmonization of Voters Registration and National Identity Cards Scheme, 2002. And head of Jigawa State Delegation to the National Political Reforms Conference, 2005. He was also the National Legal Advisor, Rumfa Old Boys Association, 1985 to 89. His Highness is the Chairman, Governing Council of Jigawa State Research Institute, Member, Jigawa State Justice Sector Reform Committee, Chairman, Central Research and Planning Committee of Jamaatul Nasrul Islam, 2001 to 2007. Member of the Jamaatul Nasrul Islamic Central Council. Member, Central Council, Nigeria's Supreme Council of Islamic Affairs. Member, Jamaatul Nasrul Islam Repositioning and Development Committee 2006 to 2010. Member of the Nigerian Bar Association. Member and Vice Chairman, Jigawa State Council of Chiefs. Member, Nigerian Interreligious Council, NIREC. Deputy Chairman, Administration of Justice Committee, and Deputy Coordinator of Secretariat of Northern Traditional Rulers Council. H.R.H, Member, Coordinating Committees, National Council of Chairman of States, Traditional Rulers Council. Member, Hausa Language Board Center for the Study of Nigerian Languages, Bayero University, Kano. Member, Presidential Committee on Public Security Awareness. His Highness was conferred with the national honor of Commander of the Order of the Niger, CON, by the federal government of Nigeria in December 2002. His Highness has keen interest in computers and information and communication technology, ICT, current affairs and football. He enjoys readings and plays golf. He is widely traveled throughout the world, having visited Niger, Burkina Faso, Mali, Libya, Egypt, Kenya, South Africa, Cote d'Ivoire, Sudan, Saudi Arabia, Turkey, Cyprus, UK, USA, Brazil, Argentina, Germany, Sweden, the Netherlands, India, UAE, Malaysia, Senegal, Singapore, among other countries. He is married and blessed with children. Today, Alhaji Najib stands before us to be installed as Chancellor at Akwa-Ibom State University. This, in fact, is another feather to his cap. Our dear, amiable, and visitor to the university, the digital governor of Akwa-Ibom State, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I present to you this distinguished, truly cosmopolitan, patriotic Nigerian nation builder that is worthy of emulation, who is bringing sound leadership qualities, global institutional best practices, national exposure, growth and development impetus and expectation, and internal, peaceful, and harmonious coexistence and institutional cohesions. Our Chancellor is a seasoned institution builder that is adding Akwa-Ibom State University to his already full portfolio of institutional mentorship. As a lawyer and former corporate secretary to banking institutions, his business acumen will groom the university private sector and entrepreneurial consciousness, while his legal mind will guarantee respect for our university, enabling law by all concerned. Alhaji Najib Hosseini Adamu, the 10th Emir of Kazaure's Yeremawa dynasty, the chairman of the Board of Trustees of Katsina State University, and commander of the Order of the Niger, it is with utmost thankfulness to Allah, the merciful, and a manifestation of the sagacity of our university visitor, His Excellency, the Governor of Akwa-Ibom State, the digital governor, who has brought in a digital chancellor, Chief Dr. Godswill Obot Akpabio, CON, that I present Your Royal Highness, the astute administrator, the learned gentleman, the erudite scholar, for installation as the very best, the first Chancellor of Akwa-Ibom State University. Thank you.
That's our session over now. The Chancellor is going to be His Excellency, Chief Dr. Godswill Obot Akpabio, CEO.
Most distinguished, most honorable, His Royal Highness H.R.H. Najib Hussein Adamu, CON, the Emir of Kazaure, will you pledge that throughout your tenure of office, you will uphold and preserve jointly and severally the status, liberties, customs, laws, and privileges of Akwa-Ibom State University completely, faithfully, without partiality, without favor, as much as it lies within you. In like manner, will you perform faithfully all functions of the Chancellor, the highest office of this university?
I promise to perform my duties faithfully and diligently as Chancellor of Akwa-Ibom State University, Nigeria.
Then I, Chief Gospel Akwa-Ibom, yet to be conferred with any national honor, the Executive Governor of Akwa-Ibom State and visitor to Akwa-Ibom State University, having duly appointed Your Royal Highness H.R.H. Najib Hussein Adamu, CON, the Emir of Kazaure, in accordance with the powers conferred on me as the Executive Governor of Akwa-Ibom State and visitor to Akwa-Ibom State University, now have the pleasure to formally install you as the first Chancellor of Akwa-Ibom State University and to present to Your Royal Highness the scroll containing the university law. I heartily congratulate you on this appointment and wish you every success. On behalf of the Governing Council, management, students of the entire Akwa-Ibom State University, I now, as visitor, formally present to you the staff of office as Chancellor of this budding university.
Kama ya kamata a ce na rige ta rige a ba kai ba wannan
the council, the management and staff of Akwa-Ibom State University, to our dear Chancellor. may please sit. Your Excellency, this plaque is a sign of appreciation from the Governing Council and staff and management of Akwa-Ibom.
To Sedi Adamu CON, the Emir of Kazaure, having been duly appointed Chancellor of this university, I now most respectfully call on the Vice Chancellor to formally pledge the loyalty and support of the university. Mr. Vice Chancellor.